Okay, first of our weekly roundup of our filming in Japan series. We'll look back and talk about what we've been up to the last week, and we'll also look forward and talk about what is coming up in the next week. And then we'll talk long term about things we're excited to be doing coming up in the months ahead. Okay, first up, looking back over the last week, we headed to the mountains of Nagano, about 2 hours out of Tokyo, and filmed two violinists playing on a mountaintop. It was perfect weather, and we got some great shots. Filmed on the Canon R5 and in H8K RAW, and the DJI Inspire 2 drone in 6K RAW. Hopefully we can share some of that footage soon. We put a couple of tone beeps on the start of the song, filmed multiple tapes of them playing their piece, and then used the multicam function in DaVinci Resolve to edit them. Really easy. Something else we filmed was footage for an online opening event for two data centers in Osaka and Tokyo. We used a tiny DJI Mini 2 drone to film a rooftop wave scene, people waving up to the camera as it pulled up over the center and over to look at Osaka, and some other shots in tight spaces. So the Mini was perfect. Of course, data centers aren't, of course, that exciting, but the staff were really creative. And we filmed a taiko drum and shamisen concert in an empty data hall, lit up by a circle of lights used for construction. It actually looked really dramatic. Had the Canon C70 paired with a full frame mounted adapter and the Canon 24mm 1.42. Love the combination on the Ronin RS2, and was able to circle around the players, the taiko and the shamisen players, and really show the size of the hall and the passion of the players. What else? Yes, another thing we got almost wrapped up was the edit for the summer video promoting Yamagata Prefecture to the inbound market. Yes, I know, not that there is actually any inbound market at the moment, of course. So we came up with this SNS focused video that thinks long term and aims to get people thinking about where they want to go to Japan when they can actually get here. I think that'll be released next month. I'll put a link when it's ready. Actually, that ties in with what was happening, what is going to be happening next week. We are back up to Yamagata to have our location scout for the summer and winter shoots we have coming up. Yamagata Prefecture has lots of fruits like pears, different types of grapes, apples and others, but they are in season at different times. Plus there is the red leaves which come into the autumn season, which the prefecture wants filmed. So it's proving hard to work out the best timing for the shoots. Winter needs just the right amount of snow, of course, not too much, otherwise we're not going to be able to get to the locations. What else? We also have a multi-day shoot coming up in a studio in Nakameguro here in Tokyo, filming a seminar for broadcast later to appear live at the end of September. So next week we need to get the set design finalized. The same client we worked with last year, but the budget and the studio is bigger, so we want to make a bigger impact. The data center video is also meant to feel live, but well produced. That's actually a really tricky thing to do, balance. More long term, I have a project with Hiroshima City coming up towards the end of the year, related to their peace tourism initiative. Coincidentally, I actually have been working on a personal project for the last few weeks, promotional video for Hiroshima, mixing ideas from the films Roma Holiday, Notting Hill, and Hiroshima Mon Amour. Nothing on that scale, of course, but using the same idea of a visitor to the city trapped in a bubble that she wants to escape from, meets a local with perhaps an agenda of his own. I have got the flow sorted out, and I just need to get the script down. Perhaps I can get it filmed around the same time as I'm down filming for the Hiroshima City project. Lucky to have a work project that has similarities to something I've been working on personally. So I should really see them both as connected, I guess. Parts of each I can use for both to make sure I get my idea filmed. Okay, that's it for filming in Japan this week. Come by next Tuesday for another update. Thanks.